All right, in this video, I want to go over the digital asset blueprints and what they mean and the various categories that they're in. And I want you to understand that these blueprints are what we refer to inside of our digital asset wealth builders community. So even though you may hear the word digital asset blueprint, understand that it's really plural. We have various different blueprints, and those blueprints all represent some form of smart contract technology. Okay, and we're going to make this very easy to understand how to use them, because the question is, you see all these resources, they look cool, and I've got the different icons here, but how do I use this, and when do I use it, and what's the purpose? So that's what we're going to explain in this video. Understanding, we're going to categorize what these contracts are, and I'm going to explain to you how you want to use them. And you can use anyone. Understand that you want to be a part of all of them. Number one, you want to be a part of all of them. But many have a question of, what contract do I start out with first? And and again, what's the purpose? So just understand this. Look at these blueprints in three categories. You have crypto liquidity, you have crypto leverage, and you have crypto staking. Now, first thing I want to share is that all of the contracts are either on the TRON network, and then we also have Ethereum, the Ethereum smart contract technology, Ethereum blockchain. So you have TRON and Ethereum. These are the two digital assets that we're using to be able to leverage. All right, so what I'll do, I'll go ahead and identify which contract is on which blockchain. So Cyberchain is TRON. SuSu is on Ethereum. Tron Chain, TRON. Ether Chain, Ethereum, and then Diamond Dividends is Ethereum. All right, so now the question is, what is crypto liquidity, what is crypto leverage, and crypto staking, and how should I use them? So normally, let's start off with crypto liquidity. Crypto liquidity is basically taking you from, we usually have the reference, how do you make $1 out of 15 cents? Okay, so let's put on here 15 cents. And we want to grow this to $1. Okay, we want to grow this to $1. Now, understand this. This is an investment resource. Okay, we're going to use the word investment. I know folks are, oh my gosh, he's used the word investment. Guys, we're grown men and women in this community. We understand that in order for us to have more, we just have to have this understanding that in order for us to have more, we've got to take something, put it in, and it's got to grow more than we're getting back more than what we put in. That's the bottom line. That's an investment. There's no other way around it, but basically saying I'm putting in something and I'm going to receive more than what I put in. Okay, so in order to do that, you gotta have money to make money. That you heard that reference. Okay, there's no such thing as a free lunch. There's got to be something you got to have something to put in the ground in order for you to grow something. So either you have seeds and you can go ahead and start planting your garden, or maybe you need to earn some seeds so you can be able to plant your garden. I'm going to be sharing things in like a visual state, because a lot of people need to understand these resources are here for a purpose. We want to take care of our community members. We're trying to provide people a real resource and educate people on how to be able to take digital assets and truly leverage them so they can see winning results. We're tired of our people getting burned. We're tired of people losing. We want folks winning. We want folks to be able to enjoy their lives and to be able to enjoy being able to take care of their families and themselves. All right, so with that concept, we're going to show you how liquidity is basically, how do I get more seeds? I need more. I have a little bit, but I need more. So you can use Cyberchain or SuSu. And we'll discuss in different videos how each one of these work, but just understand, this is here to create liquidity. Now, these resources do require you to refer or share. Okay, they do require you to refer or share. Okay, this is the work. This is the work part. All right, so if you're wanting to be able to create a little bit, if you only got a little bit, you want a little bit more, you're going to have to refer or share. There's just no way around it. You can't jump into an investment if you have no seeds to put in the ground. So if you're saying, hey, I need a little bit more, we'll show you exactly how to use Cyberchain. We'll show you exactly how to use SuSu. to generate more so you can be able to put into an investment resource that's going to earn you 310%. Okay. Now, the other positive thing about liquidity is that you have control. You have more control because think about it. The more you refer a share, the more you're going to receive. Think about it like that. You have control. Now, you know, one of the things you got to understand is that you've got to be able to do this part, and it's going to take more action. It takes more action on your part. Okay, on your part. It's going to take more action on your part, but it works. This works. Okay, so you can be able to generate you can generate more from being able to refer a share. You have more control, and you're going to have to put a little bit more action on your part to be able to make this work on your behalf. Now, let's say you're okay with that and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to basically put this into action and get this working for me. Now, but let me one last point. I do want to say this. Both of these have the potential to become residual for you. Okay, so yes, you're putting in more manual work, but you're also creating a residual pipeline. You are creating a residual pipeline that will continue to earn for you over a period of time. So let's say now that you understand this, you're generating the liquidity. Now you can be able to then activate and participate in the leveraging resources. And what I mean by that is, think about it like this. If you're going to these resources, the Tron chain and the Ether chain, they're designed to generate 1% daily, okay, with a total of 310% return on investment. That's what ROI stands for. So just like our site, 310ROI.com, okay, 310% return on investment. You're literally receiving 1% a day to a total of 310%. Okay. Now, when I say that you got to have some liquidity, think about it. You don't want to put $30 and about, because 310 days out of the year is almost about 10 months. So if you put $30 into a leveraging contract, you know, you're looking at about $90 in about 10 months. You know, I don't know about you, but you know, waiting 1% of $30 is not going to help pay your bills. So you're still at a position to say, okay, I still need more. How do I make more? Okay, so you can either, again, you're creating the liquidity. So say you've got the liquidity coming in, and now you can be able to put in numbers that actually work. Well, we recommend and we share these numbers because you know what? These are the base numbers that work, right? These are the base numbers that work. So we've got $500 here, $1,000 here. Okay, you can be able to create 2 accounts, and again, we're going to have another video that's going to explain in detail what this means, but I'll just kind of give you an overview. You'll create 2 accounts, and between these 2 accounts, this is going to generate and set up the foundation for you to have a long-lasting, very strong income coming in that's going to be able to help you create multiple accounts that is going to continue to give you a recurring 210% every cycle. What I mean by that is, think about it. If you're making 310% of something here, okay, you're making 310%, you're going to, out of that 310%, well, let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Yeah, let me get my eraser, and because I really want you to understand how this works here. All right. Let's do it like this. So let's say you have your 310%. You're going to take 100%, and you're going to use that as your redeposit. Okay? It's going to be your redeposit. That's going to leave you with 210%. Okay? So when you cycle, you're going to receive 310%. You're going to just take the 100% that you used as your initial deposit. You're going to redeposit, activate your account again, and you're going to get another 210%. When you cycle again, you're going to receive a full 310%. You're going to take 100% again, reopen your account, another 210%. Now you can start to see, like, think about it. You get $500, you deposit $500. You're going to receive $1,500 and change back. You're going to take $500. Once you get your 310%, you just take your 500, redeposit, and you're going to get another $1,500. Okay, we're just kind of keeping it even. I know it's 310, but just keeping it even for the ease of numbers. So same thing with your $1,000 account. You deposit $1,000, you're going to receive $3,000. You're going to take that $1,000 after you receive the $3,000. You're going to take $1,000, reopen the account again, and you're going to receive another $3,000. So over time, basically, you just create pipelines that give you a recurring 210% over a period of time forever. Because the smart contracts, they don't end, they don't stop, they're not hackable. You're in full control. No government or political entity can be able to stop or control these resources because they come directly to your digital wallet. Now, with the crypto staking, this is strictly passive. This is all passive. Now, understand this. This is passive as well. Okay, this is passive as well, and it requires no recruiting. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. I'm running out of room, but you understand what I'm talking about. No recruiting. Okay, it's all passive. This is all passive. Okay, no recruiting necessary. All right, so now think about it like this. If you're making 210% here, you're making a net here. Okay, you're making a net income here. You're also making a net income here. What you do is you just take a percentage of your net and you build a balance. You basically create a token balance in your Diamond Dividends account. And whatever you make on your balance, you're going to receive a percentage of the activity in dividends and interest. So literally, if you just, let's say you had $5,000 in 1 week, you can take $500 and put it into your Diamond Dividends account. And at the end of the month, whatever your dividends, whatever your interest is, you just take that out. You just take that interest out. And guess what you can do with that interest? You can use that interest to be able to continue to build up your Susu ETH or your Cyber Chain, or you can use that to be able to open up new Tron Chain or Ether Chain accounts. You can be able to use this positive net income, because remember, when you create a token balance, your token balance will never change. You'll never withdraw this balance. This is a balance. You're staking, meaning that once you deposit it, you set it and forget it, and you're going to get a dividend off of the activity that happens within this exchange, within this platform. And these dividend interests is basically just guilt-free interest, guilt-free Ethereum that you can use for whatever you desire. That's why it's at the end. That's why the staking is like the culmination of all of this wonderful hard work that's been put in through these smart contracts. So I hope that helps clarify, again, the liquidity, the leverage, and the staking. Just a quick summary. The liquidity, and again, a reference of a garden. This is how you acquire your seeds. You need seeds to be able to plant your garden. Okay, this is your garden. Your garden is where you put your seeds. If you do not have enough seeds, you need to create those seeds. You need to get those seeds, and you do that through liquidity. You will need to refer. You will need to work with a small community, small team, and you're going to be able to work together as a team, as a community. We work together as a community to be able to generate seeds together. We take 15 cents and we can make dollars from 15 cents. We have full control. We take massive action to create various residual resources within the liquidity platforms. We take the seeds and then we put them into the garden, which is our leveraging platforms. Our leveraging platforms are very unique. There's a lot more to this, and we'll get to that in those dedicated videos, but just understand the basic concept. You're receiving a total of 310% of whatever you put into it. So if you put in 1,500, 2,000 or more, you're going to receive 310% back. And how that's paid back to you, starting in 24 hours from when you make a deposit, you're going to start receiving 1% a day every single day. So another positive is, with these crypto leveraging these platforms, you know that you're going to receive 1% a day. It's completely passive. There's no recruiting required. And every time you create an account under yourself, you build up your own platform. You're literally paying yourself when you actually add more accounts under yourself. No recruiting required. There's no quota, no need for you to go out and be able to add multiple people into your account. You're literally a one-person army within the crypto leveraging platforms. But you need the liquidity to do it. so that way you can maximize this opportunity. Once you have net income coming from your residual base, your residual 210%, that's just recurring from all the different accounts that you have, you can then take a net percentage of that and just create a token balance. A token balance is basically ETH that is staked inside of Diamond Dividends, and when there's activity going on within the contract, you're going to get a percentage equal to the amount of tokens that you have. So basically, the more tokens that you earn, that you stake, the more tokens that you stake, the more dividends you earn. The more dividends. So basically, if you were putting in 10% of your net every month, then guess what? Every single month, you're going to receive more dividends as the activity increases within Diamond Dividends. This is just like the cherry on top of this wonderful cake. This is the cherry on top of everything. When you withdraw your dividends or your interest in ETH, you can use this to basically build up your other liquidity or leveraging platforms, or you can use it for whatever you desire. You can convert it into USDC or basically send the ETH to your BitPay card, convert it back into fiat, and just pay bills. It's literally whatever you desire because it's your money. We refer to crypto as money because we're living off of it. Many community members are already living off of crypto, and our lives have completely changed. And we want your lives to completely change as well. So I hope that this gave you a better understanding of the breakdown. And if you see these symbols or these logos, just understand Cyberchain and Susu ETH are designed to create crypto liquidity. There are things that set it apart that you have to understand that how these work. And then when you see these logos, this is your leveraging platforms. Your pure deposit invest, you're going to receive a percentage back. No nonsense. Is basically going to give you that 310% return on your investment. However, you need the seeds. You need that liquidity. Once you have that, it's going to work. And then you have Diamond Dividends, which is pure staking, pure dividend interest for the rest of your life. All of these are lifelong resources because they're on the Tron or Ethereum smart contract blockchain. So please continue to use the digital asset blueprints so that way you can be able to begin having digital asset wealth for you and your families.